Hello my dear students and friends. Through this video today I would like to brief you some tips about how to improve our fluency in English language. And we are all aware of the fact that we are living in a competitive world and we must learn continuously. As you know that learning is a continuous process, we should do it consistently. And not knowing English is a handicap. So, in spite of knowing the rules of grammar, some people are not able to speak it effectively. So, in order to impress the people around us, we must have some kind of techniques, strategies. So, we must improve our vocabulary. So, having a good vocabulary is one of the most important techniques or essentials to have proficiency in English language, because when speaking, when writing, we use words, and if we are running short of the words, we will not be able to converse with the people around us. We will not be able to impress the people whom we are talking to. So, we must try to update our knowledge. If you have some habits such as reading an English newspaper daily and reading a few words in an English dictionary regularly and listening to the news on radio or on television and referring to magazines, reading books extensively at least a few hours, and listening to the speeches of effective speakers will surely make you speak English better. So, you must practice this all consistently. In order to speak effectively, we must have good pronunciation and we must know different kinds of words and meanings. That means synonyms, antonyms, etc. So, we have to practice the language continuously, since it is a foreign language, a global language. And you know that English is a stressed language. So, we must practice. You know that language develops as we speak it. Though you know English perfectly, unless you practice in speaking at least some time a day with your friends, parents, and the people known to you, you will not be able to communicate well. So practice makes everybody perfect. Through this video, let us see the tips and some kind of questions that we usually begin to make any conversation with our friends, with our colleagues, and with our people that we come across. Let's begin now. Speak English fluently. Let's have some tips to improve our English fluency. Start with believing in yourself. You should have confidence. That's what you call self-confidence. Confidence is very, very important. First step towards your goal is having confidence in yourself. Don't think what people will think of you. Let them think whatever they want about you. Just don't care. If others can, you also can. You have a great talent in you, and you never know your talent until you try to bring it out. First, you know what's your talent, what you are capable of doing. Listen, speak, read, write, repeat. These are very, very important, and this is the order that you have to follow. Listen, next speak, next read, afterwards write, and repeat this process until you become perfect. Always keep your ears open. Try to listen more. When you are speaking, you are not learning anything new. When you are listening, you are gathering a lot of information and you are becoming knowledgeable. So always keep your ears open. Repeat cycle again and again. Repeat the process that I mentioned earlier. Listen, speak, read, write until you become perfectly. Make it a habit. Make the mirror your best friend. Imagine that there is a person in front of you. That's you, yourself. And daily speak a few words to yourself. Otherwise, you will miss a great opportunity to speaking to an intelligent person. It's not about you yourself. You must speak to yourself a few words optimistically in a positive way to yourself. So, make the mirror your best friend, and it's the most effective way to perfect or better one's speech. Stand in front of the mirror, look into your eyes, and practice speaking. You can assess your performance. You will come to know your body language, your expressions, the way you deliver, and the accent of your language. So, this is the best technique that many effective speakers would practice before they present their speech. Keep calm and do not worry about grammar. Right or wrong, don't just bother about it. You should have willpower. You should have initiative to speak. When you are speaking, you are very courageous and say to yourself that nobody is superior to you, that you are able to speak, you can do it. Message should be clear. See, ensure that your message be clear, understandable. Don't worry about grammar in initial phase. Error is human. We commit mistakes. As I told you in the introduction part, we learn from our mistakes. Keep learning new words and grammar. By and by, gradually, you become perfect and you reach your target. Learn a word a day. Find an English newspaper and learn a word a day. The best way to speak effectively and to impress the people around us, to have a lot of vocabulary, word power. How can you develop it? How can you build up your vocabulary? It's not an easy matter. So, continue reading English newspaper. Learn at least a word a day. Use the word before it leaves you. Try to use the word that you are learning daily in your conversation. Know its pronunciation, know its meaning, and know its usage. Practice, practice, practice. Keep practicing relentlessly, continuously. If necessary, join spoken English training. I think when you follow these steps, you don't require any training. you yourself become perfect. You will teach yourself and you will learn everything yourself. Thank you very much.